It's time for another review. Maps anywhere. Hello and welcome to another video. Today we are going to review Maps Anywhere. The name gives it pretty much already away. It's a MindPub's program that you can do pretty much anywhere you are, because you are not really subject to full gym, only need minimal equipment that you can have at home and bring anywhere else, going hiking or in hotel you have to stay. Let's get into it. Maps Anywhere is a 4-week program basically. It has 2 phases. Each phase goes for 2 weeks, and let's say phase 1 is more, a mobility focused phase, in which you will work on better posture, you will strengthen your posture, and you will hopefully find after your sessions, after a few weeks, that you will have better range of motion and better quality in this movement. Phase 2 is more hypertrophy sessions focus, so it's more to focus on getting bigger and stronger during these 2 weeks. So it kind of goes first movement, then strength, for a total of 4 weeks. Then you have so-called AMP sessions, which you can do 2 to 3 times a week, which means that you do this on the non-foundational training day. So this totals out that you can work up to 5 times a week during Maps Anywhere. In terms of sets and reps, what you will do is basically do a circuit, 1 to 3 rounds. It depends a bit on you, what you want to do in the foundational workout, how much time you have, how much energy you have. And you will do reps to fatigue, which is basically kind of reps to technical failure. That's phase 1. In phase 2 you will do same, but also a circuit as in the same, but you will do up to 5 rounds. So it's really a bit more, it's more reps. So that's where the hypertrophy focus comes out a bit more. The AMP sessions are for the whole 4 weeks similar in terms of programming. It's 4 to 6 exercises, and you will do 2 to 4 sets, depending on how much you want to, can do, feel like doing. So if you have just a couple of minutes every morning before breakfast, when you're on your work trip, you just do what you can, and maybe you do a few more in the evening. Up to you. The foundational workouts, it really between every round that you do, you take 2-minute breaks, and but while you transition from one exercise to the next, you do a shorter break. It's only 30 seconds, which makes this a bit more cardiovascular demanding, but still is very manageable, because there is not that heavy a load on your back or whatever, as it's mainly body weight workout. The AMP sessions, you take pretty much anywhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes a break for each set. Depends a bit on how much rest you want, how hard you want to push, whatever works for you, I would say, in this case. On top of that, the AMP, the Maps Anywhere program has a daily need target in forms of steps. In the first phase, they recommend doing 8,000 to 15,000 steps, so it's quite a bit of movement if you are more doing a stationary work, sitting at the desk like I am right now. In phase 2, it's also a target, but it's a little higher. There it goes up to 15 to 25,000 steps, and unless you are in a job where you actually have to walk a lot, 15 to 25k steps every day is really work. You have to really schedule this in. You have to go for walks and probably walk for 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on how quick you walk. So this is not nothing. And it's most certainly it's not just going to happen. You're not just going to end up with 25,000 steps a day by not focusing on it, unless you are visiting a new city and you walk through every building that you can find, go into every museum that you can find, then you will probably get this. But unless that's not happening, and because you know you are somewhere working, you have to find a way to make this happening. The foundational workout for phase 1 and 2, basically you have, for each phase you have two different workouts, workout 1 and workout 2. It's several exercises which you just go through. In phase 1 it's 8 different exercises. In phase 2 you have 6. Basic body weight stuff usually is movements, something that things you can really do without that much of an equipment. The amp workout, there you have already 3 suggestions, basically an easier one and a more intense one. If you want to put it like this, you just choose whatever you feel like. They always focus on some sort of pull movement, push movement, and something for lower body and core. And the more intense ones, they have also some full body stuff in there, like burpees or Turkish get-ups, which even with Turkish get-ups, if you're not used to it, they are quite demanding, even without any weight, if you want to do them technically proficient. And there was your while. You can also create your own amp workouts if you feel like it. They have this big list of suggested exercises, and you just pick and choose what you feel like, what you can do, maybe something, or you pick those things that you are not good at in order to improve. Really up to you, but it's quite cool. It gives you more flexibility and adjust to what you want to do. Then they have this bonus mod, which is a suspension training. If you have a suspension trainer and can put it somewhere on a rack or a door frame, then you can, instead of doing the normal body weight amp exercises, you can switch them out for something with the suspension trainer, which can be quite fun. It can be certainly a lot more challenging than the typical body weight movement might be. You don't need to buy it. If you have one, it's cool. If you don't have one, the Maps Anywhere program still works the same. And that's pretty much the whole program. It's quite simple, not too much to expect from something that you actually can do anywhere you are. In terms of equipment that you need for the program, you would need bands, a broomstick and a pull-up bar, some kind of pull-up bar. That's really the necessary items. And if you want to go a little further, the suggested items would be the suspension training, like a TRX links and a jump rope. Maybe you have all 5 of these at home already. Otherwise, especially bands and pull-up bars for a door frame are not really that expensive. Neither is a jump rope, and a suspension trainer can be a bit more costly. That being said, you can really, if you like working out, if you like training, it might be a good investment, as you can actually do quite a lot with it. And that's all there is. Now let's have a quick look on the website. Here it is. No, here it isn't. Here it is. Maps Anywhere. No gym required. Minimal equipment needed, as I said. The 2-phase workout blueprint, the membership portal, the video demonstrations. They are quite cool, and some they actually take you through the whole workout, so with all the coaching cues that you need. Here's a 30-day money back guarantee, as per usual. Costs you $97. Is it worth $97? in my opinion, it is not would be too expensive for me, especially if I compare to the other maps programs. If it's on sale, then could be a completely different story. Somewhere $50 to $70 is really worth it if you cannot be bothered with any sort of programming. You just want to get something and do it, whatever this might be. So this is it. On another note, last year when I had no access to the gym, I found this really cool 4-day push-pull program that was solely based on body work, body weight exercises and stuff with bands. I did it for at least 12 weeks, maybe 16, I can't fully remember, and liked it a lot. It was quite demanding, a lot of hypertrophy work that I had been neglecting for a while. It's completely free. It was I found it via some German trainers. They created it and posted it. And what I did now for you guys, if you still are looking for something that works and is fun and only needs a couple of bands, I translated the program and from German to English, everything that needed to be translated. Added a short README to the Google Sheet for how you can copy the program, linking to the original program so you can have a look if you want to. I'm also linked to the Instagram profiles from the creators, which you have here, these two people. I added my Instagram profile and it's quite simple. You have the push-pull, you have what kind of muscle group is working, you have the exercises all linked to a YouTube video so you always know what to do and how to do it. There are also, I think, if I recall it correctly, there are even 1 or 2 mind pump videos on there, how you can progress, a couple of comments, how many sets and reps. Here you can write down if you did a variation. Here you can track your reps for 4 weeks. Here down below are a few guidelines, how to do different things. Again, that's all part of the original German version. I just translated it, and I will put the link to the free program in the description so you can go there. If you have any questions, any comments, feel free to share them below the video. I'm happy to help you out as much as I can. I guess that's it for today. Like and subscribe if you enjoy these reviews and more videos to come. I'm really enjoying this process, getting better at editing and hopefully presenting the videos. And yeah, as I said, that's it for today. Hope you have fun. See you next time. Bye.